Do you work with SFIC products? Pinning them, rekeying them. You can definitely have a lot going on, right? You have your capping block, you have your pinning kit, you have your pinning chart, you have your keys, you have all sorts of stuff going on, and it can definitely get a little overwhelming at times. Now, especially if you're new, when you have everything set out, it can be a lot. Well, if you've ever had this thought or feeling, I have a product I want to show you. Now, if you want to check out these products or purchase them, in the notes below, you'll find links to them. All right, now these are the two products I'm going to be showing you today. This is the full-size lock caddy, as you can see here for the SFIC, as well as the mini. All right, now as you can see, the mini at the start here has a lot of similarities, but it's just much smaller. Right now I'm going to be focusing on the large one, but I want to have you to get a real good look at the small one here to see what features it has that are the same as the big ones and which ones it's missing. Really, the big feature it's missing is down here at the end, which we'll be going over in just a minute. Now, so what I want to do is I want to walk you through the main features, the features that I think that you will love about this tool here, okay? And let's just start right here in the middle. Now, this is the pinning station essentially, all right? And it's what you want to do is go ahead and take your core and you want to just put it in just like that. Now, at this point, right, if you have your pinning kit right here behind it, you can just go ahead and start pinning it. Now, once you're done putting all the pins in and before you put the springs or caps on, you can actually check it with the go, no go. Now, you might remember this tool. I've done a video on it. It's a great, helpful little tool here, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go in the notes below, you'll find a link to it. But essentially, when you're done pinning up the cylinder, before you put the caps and springs on, you can actually take this go, no go, and you can set it over there. It's actually made for this tool. Now, you can use the go, no go without it, but it actually sits on here really nice and is a great, helpful little tool. So you can do that there. Now, a lot of times, right? So you're gonna always go from pinning locks to putting the springs and caps in. Now, most of the time, people want to batch them together, right? They want to get all of their keying done and then they want to cap them all. Now, what this little lock caddy does here is it allows you to take a core after you've put all the pins in it and you know it's good to go and set it here in these little waiting stations. As you can see, there are several of them. There's actually 10 on this one and there is 4 on the mini. So that's a really nice, helpful feature because this is the deal. After you spend all the time to pin up one of these cylinders, to actually have to have it dump or spill over and have to start over, well, that's definitely a pain. Next, I just want to talk about, there's all these little places here that you can put little parts or tail pieces or keys. So by having these different little spots here next to the cores will allow you to also keep track of the keys that go to the cores. And then next, down here at the end, this is a pretty cool little feature here, all right? Now, it's going to allow you, a lot of times on SFIC jobs, you either need to stamp the top of the face here, or you need to stamp one of the sides to identify it. And as what you can do here is you actually can put it in just like that. It's gonna hold it nice and tight and you're gonna be able to stamp on the face here. Or if you need to stamp on the actual body, you can do that as well. Now, just a quick reminder, you really never want to stamp anywhere where the plug actually spins, right? So you're gonna wanna really keep the stamping up top here. Now, last but not least, you've probably been wondering what this is doing here. And at first glance, you might be like, is that a follower? You don't really need a follower with SFIC cores. And you're right. Is what this actually does is it's a quick tailpiece turner, right? So when you look down here and you see the tailpiece is not aligned perfectly, and that's exactly what this little tailpiece alignment tool is for. You can easily just stick it down here, align exactly where you want it to be. Just like that, and you're good to go. Now, this lock caddy is made out of ABS. It's a really hard plastic, so it should last a long time. Now, lastly, the lock caddy is actually meant to also be mobile. You can buy several of these. You can see the pins on the end here. You can see the holes on the bottom, all right? So you can stack these up. They even make a handle tool that you can put on top of it to carry it around mobile if you need to. Now, one last little feature I want to bring up here, all right? And that is when you make a little mistake. On these 2 chambers here, right next to the main pinning station here, you're gonna see there's some extra deep chambers in there, all right? And as what these are gonna do, it's gonna allow you to actually put your cylinder in upside down, and you'll be able to push out with your ejector pin all of the pins that you need to. So that's a nice little feature. All right, and there you have it. But I tell you what, something I really appreciate about these products is you can tell Wes, who made them, has really done a full think through of this product and has really tried to help everyone get their pinning station organized. But I'd really love to know, do you find these lock caddies helpful, especially these SFIC ones? I would absolutely love to know in the comments below. And make sure that you include the hashtag Lockboss to automatically get entered in to win one of 5 free prizes we give away every Tuesday here on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.